Hey Widji friends! By now you've surely heard about Netflix's new movie A Week Away, which was filmed entirely here at Widjiwagon. So today we've gathered some of the cast and crew to ask them a couple questions about filming here at Widji.
It's great to see you all again, and I'm so glad to ask you a couple questions about what it was like filming here at Widji. Who would you say was like the funniest cast member off camera, like just a goofball in general, or just fun?
Roman, I feel like
I'm
you
the
spent.
funniest.
What'd you say? You're the funniest.
I'm the funniest, not the cast. Goofball, I think everybody's. I mean, everybody's funny. I don't think there's any one. I mean, Kevin was really into bloopers. He loves to do bloopers and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Would you have done a blooper reel if I hadn't requested it?
Yeah, we had thought about it. We'd always talked about it.
Okay. Because in the blooper reel, I actually say to you, I hope we're doing a blooper reel.
We're doing a blooper reel, right?
Yeah.
Because you would stage a bunch of stuff. Like you would do the clapboard.
Oh,
You
yeah,
had so
yeah.
many takes of you doing
You know
the
what?
clapboard on your nose.
Yeah, Chris Farley used to do that. I got that trick from him.
Oh.
When in his blooper reel with Tommy Boy, whenever the clapperboard would snap, you go, ooh!
But I think everybody was. I mean, everybody had big personalities. I don't think there was any specific one cut up. I think everybody together was probably the biggest fun because we would just, and it depended on the day too. Some days are very intense and very serious, and you don't have a lot of time for joking around. So there's a lot of. Most of the time, I have to not be jokey when they're trying to be serious. And there's a lot of, I'm sorry I made a joke. And I walk away and I'm like, I'm not going to do that anymore. Because they're trying to be serious. And yeah, there was
in my book, there's always room for joking time. It's just a matter of when Roman decides to shut it down on me for the sake of him doing his job. Which I admire your professionalism.
Oh, thank you. I'm so professional.
The cast seemed to really bond together. Was it like a family on set almost?
You got to keep in mind, we were all there for the job, so that was our number one priority. Everyone was so professional, even despite the shenanigans and the goofy times, and everyone was just like really good at their jobs. But compared to most projects, for sure, like I do feel like I have a special bond with that cast that I just haven't had in a long time. And we would spend time outside of shooting together as well. So, I mean, if that's not a family, then I don't know what is. We went to see Dear Evan Hansen on the weekend.
That was great. I think it's important. I mean, for me as a director, and I told all of them, I want you guys to get to know each other and learn who each other are in the real world and become real friends, because that definitely translates on screen. And I think it does. Because the more time you spend with somebody, the more you learn about their shorthand and the way they speak and how you speak back and forth, and all of that plays on the way you see the friendships on film. So definitely, I mean, I think, obviously, I think the girls bonded and the boys bonded. I mean, that's just natural, but I think everybody bonded together. And I think, we had a really good time. It was kind of like, the camp movie was kind of like going to adult camp. I mean, making a movie is kind of like going to adult camp for like months, where you spend all this time with these people every day, and you get to know them, and you're waking up at 5 a.m. and going to the breakfast truck and talking, and it's a big family. So I think I know we all had a really good time, and you bond in a very different way when you make a movie with people. So
I remember you had said that, Roman. You had told us that, what you just said, like, I want you guys to hang out and get to know each other. And I think we took that to heart. We get dinners and stuff, and it really did translate on screen. Because I was like, well, is Roman going to be right? Is this going to translate on screen? And he was absolutely right. And I think it's why a lot of the relationships between the five of us have the chemistry that we do. And the family extended beyond the cast as well. I think it was the crew too. I mean, everyone was on a first name basis, and like I said, that doesn't happen too often where everyone is that close. But, from James, our cinematographer, to Sam, our camera operator, or Elliot and Bruno, our assistant directors. It's like everyone just kind of knew each other.
Yeah,
And
all
the dancers
the
too. I mean, you guys spent a lot of time with the dancers.
Ton of time. Yeah, we had a skeleton crew, I should mention, Sydney. So in a musical movie, because there's a lot of choreography for the actors to learn, it's a lot on their plate for them to learn on their own. So the choreographer will bring in one dancer per actor. So in this case, there were 5 actors, there were 5 skeleton crew dancers. And the choreographer will teach them the choreography, and the skeleton crew is the middleman that sort of dumbs it down for each of their respective cast members who they're assigned to. And we spent so much time with them, arguably as much time with them as we did each other in the main cast.
Well, there you have it. A Week Away premieres on March 26th on Netflix, so be sure to check it out and let us know if your camp experience also includes dancing on picnic tables. Bye guys.